Yes. Yeah. Morning. Nearly into Python libraries like NumPy, CP, Pandas, Matplotlib, URLlib, right? So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. So as part of today's demo, I'll be covering the following topics. Why Python? Already we have got many programming languages. Why again Python required? So Python is not a kind of technology which was very recently introduced. It was introduced in the year 1989. Why all of a sudden Python has got great boom? Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? And who can learn Python? There is no prerequisites for learning Python. Anyone can update with Python, right? So no need to have knowledge on C or Java. So the syntaxes of Python looks like normal English statements. They are not as complex as other programmings. Not even 1/4 coding you see as compared with other programming languages. Very less coding and simple syntax is given by Python. So everything will be discussing from the scratch, ground level to the advanced level, right? And how Python was built. Python was built by taking the features from different other programming languages. It was built by taking the features and advantages from various other programming languages. Python has taken some features from one programming, some other features from other programming. In this way, from different other programming languages, it has taken the features. Python real-time applications. Python real-time, what kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python mostly used for developing what kind of applications? Python usage. Who are using Python today? Which companies are using Python today? Yes. And Python features as compared with other programmings. Python comparison with other programming, coding wise, length wise. You can check how simple the Python statements as compared with other programming. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular, right? Python scope, reasons, okay, Python scope and job market. What is the job market of Python currently? What is the scope of Python, right? And job market of Python. Okay. So starting with why Python, I define Python in 5 lines. It's a general purpose programming. Python is a general purpose programming, right? What do you mean by general purpose? Like before Python, there were some programming languages. Before Python, there were some programming languages like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL. Okay, what some like Pascal, Fortran, COBOL, right? Yes. These languages are purpose-based languages. These are purpose-based. They're used for a specific purpose, right? Means Pascal for mathematical applications, Fortran for scientific applications, COBOL for business applications. Means they are used for a particular purpose. But a language which is suitable for developing any kind of application, such a language we call it as general purpose programming. Python is such a kind of programming. There is general purpose programming where any kind of applications we can develop. It is not purpose based. Any kind of applications like web applications, automation applications, gaming applications, GUI graphical applications, animation applications, embedded applications, networking applications, desktop applications. In this way, wide varieties of applications we can develop today by using Python. And Python is the mostly chosen programming language today for implementing different domains of different high-end technologies, right? Like, let's see, data science with Python, big data with Python, right? Like AWS and DevOps implementation in Python, robotics with Python, right? In this way, most of the hand technologies using Python as the implementation language. Okay. Multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. Means, for example, if I give a labor example, if you want to launch a new product in the market, think that you want to launch a new mobile phone into the market. To attract the customers, what features you want to see within it, right? What all the features we see in different other mobiles, everything, if you're embedding into a single piece, attracts the customers, right? The same way, today Python is attracting the customers, where it has got the features of various other programming languages within it. What all the programming language we see, all these features we see in Python. That's why we say multi-programming features we see in Python. That's why we call Python as a hybrid language. Because of this multiple programming features, we call Python as a hybrid language. Python is a high-level language. High-level language. There are two types of languages, high-level languages and low-level languages. High-level and low-level languages. There are two types of languages, right? Types of languages. Types of languages, two types. Low-level languages. Low-level languages and high-level languages. Low-level languages, right? Like assembly level language. Low-level language like assembly level language or machine level language. These languages are first thing is the machine. Okay. Not human understandable. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. Not human understandable. They are not portable. Machine dependent. Machine dependent, right? Yes. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Machine dependent, right? Yes. Not human understandable. They are not portable. Machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. High level languages like Python, right? High level languages like Python. Python is a high level language, right? Firstly, human understandable. It's human understandable. Looks like normal English statements. Portable and machine independent. Human Python is human understandable. Looks like normal English statements. Portable. We can carry the programs. You can execute the programs anywhere. Write once and write and run anywhere, right? Machine independent. Machine independent means we can run on all the always and all the operating system. It is independent of this, right? Machine independent. It can run on all the always and all the operating system, right? Two types of languages, low level and high level languages. It is interpreted language. Interpreted means line by line execution we are going to see, which makes debugging easy. Interpreted language, line by line execution, which makes debugging. Execution, which makes debugging easy. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. User-friendly or programmer-friendly, right? Provide simple syntaxes. Okay. Okay. So Python is a general purpose programming. Any kind of applications we can develop. It is not purpose based. Multi-programming features. Multi-programming features, right? Yes. Yes. Hybrid features. High-level language. Yes. It's human understandable, portable, and machine independent. Interpreted line by line. Interpreted means, okay. Observe this. Interpreted. There are compilation languages and interpretation languages. Compilation and interpretation. Compilation example like C language. Interpretation example like Python. Yes. C language for interpretation, Python. So if you got some lines of code, if you got some lines of code, 10 lines of code, right? In this compilation, it executes the entire code at once and displays the errors in which lines we have got errors, right? In Python, line by line execution. If you got 10 lines, line by line it executes, which makes debugging easy, right? Yes. Python is a cross-platform language which can run on any platform like Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. In Linux, no need of any installation of Python. By default, Python comes as inbuilt within this Linux operating system. For Windows and Mac OS, we need to install, right? Later, I'll discuss about how to download and install Python. Yes. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly, which provides simple syntaxes, right? Yes. Python has got what features? Python has procedural oriented programming features, right? Python has got procedural has got procedural oriented programming features. Example like it has got like object oriented programming features. Object-oriented programming like C++, Java, right? Python has got scripting features. It has got scripting features, right? Yes. Like Linux shell script. It has got like modular programming features. Modular programming. It has got modular programming like Modular 3. Procedural oriented, object oriented, scripting and modular programming. Object oriented, scripting and modular programming, right? Yes. Okay. If we take the example of Java programming, two major programming languages, Python and Java are the two major programming languages which are used in the current industry for enterprise applications creations. But Java developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming. Without object-oriented programming, there is no Java application or Java program, right? But with Python, with object-oriented, without object-oriented, with scripting or with modular programming, we can develop any types of application. Okay. So, and one more, if we talk about, okay, scripting features, right? Like complex shell scripting, right? Python scripting looks very simple and easy, right? So even the administrators like system administrators, database administrators, network administrators, right? They're asked to get updated with Python because of this Python scripts looking very simple, right? Looks like normal English statements as compared with complex shell script. And okay, I'll come back to this modular programming, right? But before that, if you see Java and Python, to go back like 10 to 15 years, right? 2010. So Java is mostly used in the industry with 43% usage, right? Yes. Python in 2010, nobody knows that there was a programming language like Python was only 3% used in the industry. But in 2020, 10 years later, right? In 2020, usage of Java like 19%. I'll just show you some graphs. I'll open Google and show you, right? Currently, what is the percentage of usage of each programming language in the market and which is the number one ranked programming, right? Python is the number one ranked programming language today, right? With diversified number of applications creations. Okay. Python 31% used in the industry today, right? So the usage of Python is increasing enormously, right? So if you see year by year, the usage of Python is increasing. Yes. And if you see this, Python has got a great boom today because of this modular programming modules. It has got a modules, right? 89,300 modules. 89,300 models Python is providing, right, for different domains. Yes, 89,300 models Python is providing for different things. So modules means for data science, it is providing separate models like 10 to 15 models it is providing, right? Like NumPy, CP, Pandas, Matplotlib. For big data, it is providing separate modules. And for networking, for testing, for operating system, the name of the module itself is OS. For every database, it is providing a module, right? For every database. Python, if it wants to connect with any database like Oracle, we have got CX underscore Oracle module. For MySQL, PyMySQL. For SQL Server, PyODBC is the module. So it takes just, it's not as complex as connecting with database, right? As compared with other programmings. Within just by using that module, we can easily connect with any database. If you want to create any files, working with any different types of files, like Excel files, PDF files, JSON files, XML files, CSV files, comma separated values, right? Any type of file format, we have got a separate module Python is providing. For example, if you want to create an Excel workbook, Excel file, if you want to create, just by writing 3-4 lines of Python code, we can just generate an Excel workbook. Within that, I want to write a Python code to create sheets within the Excel file, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can do it by writing Python code. Inserting data into Excel, reading data from Excel. I want to read data from sheet 1. I want to write data into sheet 2. Okay. Okay. So procedural oriented, object oriented, scripting and modular programming. As part of our course, I'll be discussing about this procedural oriented with Python, object oriented with Python, scripting and modular programming with Python. Right? Yes. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Python real-time applications. Python real-time applications, right? Yes. Python mostly used in creation of web applications today. A lot of web applications are getting developed today by using Python. So you may ask from the last 20-25 years, right? We have got Java, .NET, mostly used in creating web applications. Why again Python, right? So Python has got a framework like Django framework. At a rapid speed, we can develop a web application using Python, using this Django framework. It has got its own application server. It has got its own database like SQLite 3. It has got many flexible features it is providing. It automatically creates the .py files. We don't need to create. Yes. So the 1/4 coding as compared with other programmings. And automation applications. Automation applications, right? Using technologies like data science, using technologies like IoT, robotics, or DevOps. So within this, right? For automation applications, Python is preferred. For IoT, Internet of Things, it is a physical network or device embedded with software, sensors, electronics for exchanging data, for collecting data and controlling the things, right, from the place where you are. So here 90% of coding in Python. 90% coding in Python. Even for data science, right? So everything deals with the data. Data has got experience. Data has got future reference using data. Our data science, we perform data analysis, data predictions, data classifications, data clustering. The main technique what we see in data science, ML, machine learning, right? The main technique what we see here is ML, machine learning, right? Yes. Yes. Data science, right? You've got it's a blend of techniques. The main technique what we see in data science, machine learning, right? Machine learning. So within the machine learning, we have got many techniques like regression, classification, clusterings, recommendations, pattern matching, right? So all these techniques to implement, we require a language. We require a language, right? Yes. So Python is the mostly chosen or mostly used programming for implementing this machine learning or deep learning and artificial intelligence, right? So the coding, it is coded with machine learning, it's coded with Python, where Python is providing many modules towards this machine learning, right? Like pandas, numpy, cp, matplotlib, right? So total implementation of this data science goes with Python. Even IoT, right? Total we write coding in Python. Even in DevOps, right, we write many automation scripts using Python. So here, apart from this, even for big data, another major area, right, where Python is preferred, like in big data environment. Big data, the name itself saying like huge volumes of data, right? You should have seen KBs of data, MBs of data. You should have seen GBs of data. But beyond that, we have got TBs, petabytes, exabytes, zettabyte, etabyte, sotabyte, so on, right? Yes. KBs, MBs, GBs, TBs, petabytes, exabytes, zettabyte, etabyte, and sotabytes. Yes. For huge data, right? For huge data generation, for huge data processing, we have got some tools like Hadoop and Spark, especially Spark, very high speed processing, right? Okay, for that, we have got implementing using Python, we call like PySpark. Apart from this, Python is also used for graphical user interface or for animation applications. Yes, it is also used for scientific applications. Scientific applications like we have got CP, we got a module like CP, right? Scientific Python. Okay. Scientific applications like CP. Yes. Next, like numerical, for numerical applications. For numerical applications, right? We have got NumPy, numerical Python, NumPy, right? Yes. GeoWare animation, scientific applications, no, for game development. For game development, right? Lot of games are getting developed using Python. Game or game development, right? For lot of games like single user, multi-user online games are getting developed using Python, especially for game development. Python is providing a framework called Pygame or like PyCora. Pygame, Pykara are the frameworks given by Python for developing games, right? And some PySoy. Pygame, Pykara, PySoy. So these are the frameworks given by Python for developing games in Python. PySoy is a 3D rendering libraries. Yes. Apart from this, for scheduling tasks, we have what Airflow Python is providing. And for testing or test cases, Python is preferred. And for software development, right? Okay, even like software developers make use of Python as a support language. For business applications, right? Python is one of the best choice, right? For developing e-commerce systems. One of the hottest application of Python, right? Like database application, right? Without database, there is no web application, right? So Python can connect with any database, right? And apart from this, Python is used for networking applications. Right? Especially for networking application, it is providing a separate framework called a Twisted Python. Twisted Python is what? A framework given by Python for networking application. Apart from this,
Robotics.
for web scraping, right? For scraping data, extracting data from different websites like Flipkart, Amazon, right? And also for audio and video applications, So there are many applications which got developed, right? Like Team Player is one, C Play are some examples of this. And for embedded applications, right? The most famous embedded application like Raspberry Pi, which uses Python for its computation, right? Okay. For web scraping, audio and video applications, embedded applications, right? Apart from this, for CAD or 3D CAD applications, computer-aided designing, right? CAD applications. Apart from this, for computer vision, right? For color detection, face detection, object detection, right? As for robotics, for data analysis, right? Yes. And so these are the mostly used, right? So these are the applications which are developed using Python. Not only this, we have got many applications, right? It is not purpose-based. So mostly used in web applications, in automation applications, gaming applications, right? Fine.
Sir, what is NLP?
Natural language processing. Within this data science, we'll be using that, right? Natural language processing. So who are using Python today? Who are using Python today? Topmost applications built. Topmost applications built using Python. Topmost applications built using Python. First one, Google using Python for its web search system. Google is one of the best example of Python web application. The Google web crawling is written first in Java. Was too difficult, it was rewritten in Python. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Instagram is built using Python. The prime reason for Instagram to choose Python is its Python practicality and Python hybrid features. Even NASA is using Python for its research and development activities where we can use Python accordingly. Uber pricing algorithm implemented using Python. Some other applications like if you heard like Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, they developed using Python. One of the topmost OTT platform, Netflix using Python, right? For its security, automation, and for subscription related things, right? MMOG, massively multiplayer online games, or Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. BitTorrent using Python for its file sharing service, right? Yes. iRobot for military and commercial applications. And company for hardware testing, right? For hardware testing purpose. Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they use Python for hardware testing purpose. So these are some of those, right? For using Python. And reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. So just I'll take 10 minutes more. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? First thing is most of the programmers or developers are attracted towards Python and migrating towards Python because of its very less code and simple syntaxes given by Python. Simple syntaxes given by Python. They look like normal English statement. And interactive mode given by Python. Interactive mode. Interactive mode means we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. To go to this command prompt. Okay, so go to the command prompt and just type Python here. Just say enter the Python version and Python interpreter. This 3 arrow symbol will be opened. You can type any valid Python statements. You can check, right? It gives the response for every statement. 3 plus 5. X is 10. Y is 4. What is X? What is Y? What is X plus Y? X minus Y. X into Y. X into 2. X to the power of 2. So in this, any valid Python statements. X equal to hello. X into 3 prints hello for 3 times. X into 5 hello for 5 times. X into 10 prints hello for 10 times, right? Yes. Yes. Hello into 5, hello into 10, right? Prints hello for 10 times. Yes.
AI models.
Interactive mode, right? Yes. This is what interactive mode. Any query what? Quit means it comes out of it. Now, multi-programming features, multi-programming, right? That's got multi-programming features, wide varieties of applications. Wide varieties of applications we can create using Python. Many built-in libraries. Many built-in libraries, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environment. So these are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? So just I'll open Google now. Just I'll show you the mostly used programming language today, right? Popular coding language, right? Yes. The most popular programming languages, Python, next Java, all this, right? All this. Okay, next. Python remains the most popular programming language. Python, Java, JavaScript, all this, right? Apart from this, most popular coding language in 2022. Python. See, most in demand programming language 2022. Python, Java, JavaScript. So based on LinkedIn job postings of USA and Europe, right? Yes. Most popular programming language used by top 25 unicorn. Python, next Java, JavaScript. And most popular coding language of 2021. Python, next Java, JavaScript. Most popular programming languages, right? Python, next JavaScript, Java, other things. See this graph, right? Mostly used programming. So the big circle, Python 31%, Java 19%, C++ 9.8, Ruby, JavaScript, all this. Different other programming languages. And even if you see volume by job openings, ranking by average salary, Python stands first as average salary. Ranking by volume of job openings. Yes, Python and SQL both the stands first in this job openings. Even if you see Python jobs, you can just type Python jobs in chat. Python jobs. One lakh 41,964 Python openings in Naukri. LinkedIn, all this, right? We have got a lot of jobs for. But apart from this, even if you go for Django jobs, people who have got knowledge on Django is very less, and who have got command on this, Django is very less. So if you say Django jobs, yes, Django developers, right? 21,362 Django job vacancies in October. 1,000 plus Python Django jobs. Yes. So apart from this, what is the course content I'm going to discuss, right? So it is a Python full stack web development. So starting with Python basics, history of Python applications, features, advantages, versions, installations, flavors, Python operations, execution modes, interactive mode, batch mode, editors, different types of editors and IDs, data types, constants, variables, comments, type conversion, right? Comments, escape sequences, strings, operators in Python, different types of operators, arithmetic comparison, logical assignment, shorthand, bitwise, Python IDs, right? Different in real time we use IDs, right? Like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, all this I'm going to discuss. How to download and how to install flow control statements, looping statements, strings, string indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters. Next, like collections, list, tuples, sets, and dictionaries. Python list, Python tuples, Python sets, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested lists, list modifications. Similarly for tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions in Python, different properties, different categories of functions, arguments, default, non-default, keyword, non-keyword, different types of functions like lambda function, map function, reduce function, filter functions, modules in Python, how to import normal import from import, different ways of importing, renaming, reloading, right? Package in Python, errors and exceptions, file handling, how to read data, write data to files, appending data to the files, groups concepts like encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism in brief. So constructors, destructors, garbage collectors, method overriding, regular expressions in Python, how to extract required data from database connectivity, database access, installation of one database. Also, I'll be discussing how Python connects with database and perform all those operations. Python data and time, OS module. So I'll be discussing different modules related to different domains, right? So some models related to data science, some related to OS, some related to date time, some related to graphics, some models related to regular expressions, some related to databases, advanced concepts, iterator, generator, closures, decorators, web scraping, working with CSV, XML, JSON files, GUI programming, right? Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas module in brief, NumPy model in brief, and matplotlib model in brief. These 30 topics, right? For Python core and advanced. In brief, like we'll be spending 70 hours, 2 months to 2.5 months with multiple working examples. And people who go for full stack Django, right? Direction to Django, frameworks, installation, project architecture, applications, Django templates, Django admin models, advanced concepts, right? With 15 to 20 applications, I'll be make you create, right? And UI technologies also. If it doesn't have knowledge on developing web pages, for that we've got HTML, CSS, cascading style sheets, JavaScript. Okay. That is what I'll be discussing, right? And apart from the database like MySQL. So 1 second. So Python core, Python advanced, application oriented models, everything I'll be discussing. So it takes nearly 70 hours I'll be spending on it. Yes, 2 to 2.5 months. The fee structure is just 5,000 for it. Apart from this, web development technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, part of Bootstrap, right? Everything I'll be discussing. Plus Django framework, Django, right? Framework with 15 to 20 applications creations. Apart from this, a project I'll be discussing, right? A project. So for this, all this, right? I'll be taking nearly 60 hours. The fee structure is 7,000 for this. So if we take as the entire as a one package, right? So just instead of this 12K, this 10K is the fees for this. In a single payment, if you do, right? So if you go separately Python and this 12, right? But if you take as a total package full stack, it's 10K. So here totally 130 hours, right? 4 months it takes, but Python 2 hours for all the remaining things, 2 months, 4 months, right? If you want to go parallelly, also you can go parallelly. Monday to Friday, we'll have Python classes. Saturday and Sunday, you'll have weekend classes. Saturday and Sunday, you'll have weekend classes on this Django web development, right? first web development will be started. Means HTML, CSS, JavaScript for all this, though they don't require any Python knowledge. Once that is completed, the Django framework, by the time 50% of your Python will be complete. So what is the offering from my side, right? So class video you will be provided daily you will be getting that video, soft copy of the notes, assignments and tasks will be provided, and a WhatsApp group for technical discussion. Okay. So I said 15 to 20 applications. More than that, I'll be showing you, right? Means you will be developing along with me parallelly, right? You can see the previous Django apps one. You can see this my project, more than 20 right? 20 applications. People who go for full stack, right? Yes, applications. If you see anything, right? More than 20, I'll be discussing, right? Any queries from your side, anyway, right? So tomorrow also you can attend the session, same time, 7 o'clock, that is 8 o'clock, sorry, using the same time. And one more thing about the timings, I want to make it clear. Right?
Sir, I have a question. This timing, will it be 8 a.m. Throughout the program?
See, one second. That's what I'm will make it clear. So for the first 1 week, means it will be at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., right? But later after that, it will be at 7 a.m. It starts at 7 a.m. up to the end of the course, 7 to 8. For the first 5-6 days, it will be at 8 o'clock, but later it will start at 7 to 8 up to the end of the course. It will be same. So before you do with the payment, I'm making it clear about the timing, right? The timing will be 7 to 8 for the first 4-5 days. It will be like 8 o'clock, but later it will be at 7.
Oh, so it means the existing 7 a.m. batch will combine along with them, right, sir?
Right. Yes. So here, yes.
Okay. Yeah, and as a one question, sorry, is there any time that you may start a 9 a.m. batch? Just want to curious to know because that is more convenient than 8.
9 a.m. you're talking?
Any possibility? 9 a.m. Yeah.
9 a.m. as of now, no. Online timings, most of the students they'll ask for. So most of the people students will be asking because 7 to 8 they will just attend the sessions and go to their jobs and their colleges, right? So 8 and 9, most of this for online batches they won't prefer, right? 9. So that's why 7 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, 7 to 8, okay. But these 5 days, you are saying 8 to 9, right? That can we make it 9 to 10? These 5 days.
This is only 4 days, it will be 4 to 5 days. So that will be, I try to, it will be at 8 to 9 only.
Actually, this 8 to 9 is 8 to 9 is very difficult because we have to go office. So
Okay.
we are in rush to office.
So that's why as most of the students.
So these 4 days, can you make it 9 to 10?
So you can just okay. You can go to the.
Or else these 4 days are. Or else these 4 days also, can you make it from 7 to 8?
No. As of now, okay, as said by this DURGASOFT, right? So it will be at 8 to 9. So if you can also go to the video, if you're unable to attend, you can just go to the video, right? You'll be getting the video that day itself. Okay.
So, sir, so on which day onwards we are going to make it 7 to 8? Exactly.
Okay, 1 second. Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Friday. And from Monday you'll have. From Monday you'll have it, right?
Monday onwards we will have it from 7 to 8.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So is the demo class? Is the main class is a continuation of demo class, or even if somebody missed the demo class, they can start with the main class?
See, 1 second. Okay, tomorrow we'll be continuing with this. It will be continuation, right? Demo. See, tomorrow also you can attend the class. Again, this won't be repeated. Whatever class tomorrow and after tomorrow we'll be discussing, they won't be again repeated in the batch. Means we are asking, today will be the session 1, day 1, right? But first 3 sessions, like 3 or 4 sessions will be given freely to the students. Later, you need to go with the payment. Session 1, session 2, session 3. Today session 1, tomorrow will be the session 2, session 3. It goes on. So first 3 sessions you can attend, right? So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, you can attend the sessions to see, right? So you can see the same link will be following.
Will you
Any
give,
other-
sir, recorded video? Will you provided a recorded video? Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I think we'll wait for him to
Yes,
come back.
yes. So yeah, some query was asked, right? Yeah, videos you will be getting, right? Every day you will be getting the video. So first 4 days, right? You'll be getting the videos will be posted in the YouTube, right? The YouTube links will be provided to your mail IDs. So whoever have attended that meeting, right? You can check the mail, right? Your mail, whatever mail ID you have to that mail ID, the YouTube link will be provided. Once you got enrolled after 4 days from 5th day onwards, right? Once everyone got enrolled to your Google Drive, daily one video you will be forwarded to your Google Drive. You will be getting the video. One video folder link will be given. Every day one video will be added to that. Every day one video will be added to that, right? Yes. Once the enrollment process is completed, right, from the 5th day onwards, videos will be forwarded to your Google Drive, notes will be forwarded to your mail IDs, and a WhatsApp link will be created for the technical discussions, or if any errors you got, you can post that, take the screenshot of the errors and you can post in the groups, right? Yes. And all the sessions are interactive sessions. As it's a demo session, I was speaking most of the time, but normal regular sessions, right? For the normal regular sessions, at any point of time you can ask queries, and for every statement I type you will be responding with the what is the expected output, right? Statement by statement you will be interacting with me, right? Yes. Any other queries, right? Any?
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, sir, I have talked with the staff, but they didn't give properly answer and not. Actually, I try many times to call.
Okay.
in
Actually, the 30 courses are there, right? They'll be handling all the 30 courses.
Yes,
They'll
but
be
they
busy with that. Okay, so if you're attending the demo, trainer will be the person who will be just giving the entire information about this. But about the fees, those things, okay, you can talk to them. But fees also it's fixed everything, right? Okay. So everything in the demo session, whatever queries you have got related to that, you can ask. That's what tomorrow also you can attend the session. Day after tomorrow also you can attend, right? With the same link, same time to see more on this. Tomorrow I'll just show you people who are from non-programming or zero programming, right? How simple the Python statements I'll be showing you as compared with other programmings, right? Fine.
Okay, sir, I have 2 questions. One
Yes.
is from when the batch will be moved to 7 a.m. Coming Monday or Monday after a week?
So after 4 sessions, right, from 5th session onwards, we'll have it.
Okay, okay. Right. So session usually from Monday to Friday, sir. Correct, sir?
Monday to Friday it will be.
Okay, and I have some
But
background.
okay, this Saturday you will be having a session because continuation to the demo instead of giving a break, right? Only for this Saturday you'll have a demo session.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Got it. And so is it a program primarily for freshers who do not have a background, or even if somebody with some minimal programming language, will it be useful?
So people with 10 years or 20 years in other programming or with 0 years, for everyone this course, right? Python. People who has got knowledge with programming knowledge or with zero programming knowledge, everyone, because the Python syntax is a little different as compared with everything with other programmings, right? So everything will be discussed from the scratch to advanced level, right? The people from non-programming or zero programming, if you are just whatever is said in the class, that day itself you need to do the practicals and try to explore it for the better understanding of the next session, right?
Okay.
It looks
Okay,
very
sir.
simple and easy.
Okay. Is there any quiz or assessment will be conducted during the course to evaluate ours?
We can have one, not a problem, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, okay, that's fine. I'll be providing some assignments and tasks to work with, right? Based on that, you will be writing your own code. You will build your own code. With that, your confidence level will be increased. Okay. Later, I'll be forwarding you that solutions for that. Fine. Okay. So, if I'm done with your queries, if there are no other queries, I will sign off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time, right? Thank you all for your time. Meet you tomorrow.
Thank you.